So today I'd like to speak with you in answer to a number of questions that have been asked of me about building the bridge from grief and loss to love. It will be an online retreat / course, not a class. It's a retreat. It's meant to be pure nourishment for your heart. It's meant to be a time when you can just feel held by myself, all our guides, all that is with you, that wishes for you to know that love is always available and nothing is lost. Love will never be lost. Can you imagine living in a world without love? No. Why would you even want to be here? Isn't that what we thrive on? Isn't that exactly why we want so much prosperity and so much to happen in our lives? So we can feel that sense of happy and love inside? And we have had many losses, many changes in our lives. And because of that, the feeling is that the heart starts to constrict more and more with that feeling of, oh, love went over here with this person and they took it with them. My heart will never know love again. And I lost these friends because I moved. I'll never have friends like that again. And the heart just gets constricted. Heart disease is the #1 killer. Not cancer, heart disease. And where does heart disease come from? Constricted heart. A heart that has held so much loss, so much grief, so much resentment, so much of a sense of overwhelm. I can't do it. Something's missing. Don't make me go on like this. Please. It's impossible. We know all those cries. The heart gets accumulated with that kind of stuff. And how do we breathe? How do we feel like it's okay to move forward again? So this retreat course is a time for you to regroup, regain your footing, and connect to a true anchor that will never be lost. All is not lost. There is always an anchor available, and love is that anchor. That is what we miss when we say, I miss a person, or I miss a situation. I miss my job. I miss the unlived potential. I miss the dream. Whatever it was, is that sense that the heart can be free and full and have a dream and go for something. This is your time to feel like you can always keep that dream alive. You can always have what you need to keep dreaming, keep exploring, keep expanding. That is the key. We'll be doing 3 weeks together, and in these 3 weeks together, there will be plenty of time. It's an hour and a half each of our sessions online, and 30 minutes of that time together is a time for questions, for us to be specific as it relates to what you're working with and bringing that up. You can email me throughout the time. You can talk to me personally and say, this is what I'm dealing with. And if you feel you don't want that to be exposed to others, we'll stay anonymous so that you really have the tools that you need to be able to keep your heart available to love, to life, to everything that you feel that you're missing out on because of a loss. So the other day, I had a sad moment as it related to my sister's passing, which was less than 6 months ago. And I found myself, I don't even remember at this moment in time what brought on the tears, what got the faucet turned on. But there I was with this faucet of tears and sadness and grief and a sense of, how could this happen? How could this happen again? Feeling. And so there I was, and I was also where my part of me was going, you have to write this 80th birthday card tonight to your dear friend who's having the 80th birthday party, and it has to be sent out in the morning. So I took all my attention of, oh, all is lost, love is not here, and poured it into that feeling of appreciation for this person in my life that is turning 80. My heart stayed open. It was filled. I miss my sister. I love my sister. And guess what I got to pour into that 80th birthday card? My love for love and my appreciation for my dear friends and the people that are with me now. This is not just an intention. This is not a mental conscious concept. This is not a shift into positivity. This is about being able to utilize the depth of heart movement that happens when we have a loss, when change is inevitable in our lives, how to use that to best serve our forward movement. That's what I want for you. This will be an intimate gathering of potently holding your heart in a sacred place of understanding for all that you have lost, in a sacred place of understanding for all that you wish to create from love. It is vital. At this time in our lives, so much is going on, and it's so fast. It's about sink or swim, isn't it, sometimes? That's what it feels like. I want to help you to swim in the beauty of a heart free and full of love. So join us in this opportunity. Replays will be available. You will have this material to live with for many, many months, years ahead, so that when something does happen for you, the tools will be available. I don't want anything more to happen to you that you don't have exactly what you need to traverse that bridge from loss and grief to love. I am with you. And remember, a life lived without love is no life at all. A life where the heart is constricted is no life at all. Blessings of love to your beautiful heart.